What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be covering 6 different training packs to help you train 6 different mechanics in Rocket League. I tested a bunch of different packs for each mechanic and I chose the ones that I personally felt like I improved with the most. There are going to be beginner mechanics as well as more advanced ones in this video, so be sure to stick around for all of them. Let's get right into it. The first step to getting a good ground pinch is going to be in the setup. If you hit the ball too far away from you or too fast, you're going to have a hard time catching up to it. The timing to get a good pinch is really precise, so you have to make sure that you can stay close to the ball on the way down rather than having to catch up to it. The best way to use this training pack is slowly roll the ball up the wall and then drive into it quickly to pop it off. After you get your reset on the ceiling, try to stick really close to the ball and follow it all the way down. Once the ball is about to hit the ground, you want to flip into the side of the ball that's furthest away from the side you want to shoot on. This timing is really precise and it's going to take a lot of attempts to get it right, but once you get a good feeling for where you have to hit the ball to pinch it, you'll be able to do this from muscle memory. On to Musty flicks / Breezy flicks. I wanted to include Breezy flicks in here because a Breezy is just a variation of a Musty flick, to be honest. The best advice for learning this mechanic would be to have the ball be slightly towards the front of your car before you jump. You don't want to have it too far back or you're going to pop it too high, and you don't want it to be too far forward on your bumper or you're going to throw the ball away from you. Sometimes boosting while upside down and facing backwards can help you make sure that the musty part of your flip will launch the ball. And you also have to make sure that your car is going to be mostly tilted backwards before you flip, or the flip won't be an actual musty. It's definitely okay to practice doing musty flips without the ball to get the motion down and then go to the ball afterwards. For a Kux pinch, you're going to want to let the ball roll slightly above the banner and make sure that your car is rotated so your belly is facing the goal that you want to shoot it into. Right as you're about to hit the ball, make sure you flip into the side furthest from the goal that you want to shoot towards. Also make sure that your bumper is making full contact. If your hood or the underside of your car hits the ball, you're not going to get a powerful shot at all. You can also try using the corner of your bumper to get an insane amount of power on the ball, but oftentimes this is a little less accurate than using the middle of your bumper. Onto my favorite mechanic, flip resets. To start off learning these flip resets, I recommend driving halfway up the wall, jumping off, and then just rotating so you're upside down, and then just slamming your belly into the ball at the last second. If you're a beginner to flip resets, I recommend just trying to get the flip reset itself. Don't worry about how you hit it or if you even score the goal. Just get used to hitting your belly into the ball and getting the flip reset itself. Once you get a feel for how to get the flip reset, then you can worry about how to use it. If you're able to, try to get underneath the ball when you get your flip reset, because that'll make it to where you hit the ball upwards if anything, so you'll be able to actually use your flip reset afterwards. You also want to make sure that you're not flying too fast at the ball or you're just going to hit it away from you. One thing that I like to do to make sure that I'm not boosting too fast is to completely stop boosting right before I hit the ball. This most of the time will ensure that you don't hit the ball away from you. Flip resets are definitely a more advanced mechanic, so don't feel bad if it takes you a while to even be able to get one, let alone shoot it. Onto double touches. The best way to train double touches at the beginning is to practice getting touches that you could follow up for a double touch. Once you can start getting good, consistent setups, then you can start trying to follow the ball to read it off the backboard. And then once you get the read off the backboard, you can start trying to shoot it in the net, and then there you go. Easy double touches. So moving right along to air dribbles. The biggest thing with air dribbling is going to be matching the ball speed. If you're too far away from the ball, you won't be able to catch up to it, and if you're going too fast, you're most likely just going to hit the ball away from you. If you're able to match the ball speed and get super soft touches on the ball, you'll be able to keep it close to you. I find that using directional air roll to make small micro adjustments is the easiest way to keep the ball on top of your car. You also want to make sure that you're using mostly the middle of your bumper rather than the corners, because if you use the corners, you're probably going to pop the ball away from you. And that's going to be it for this set of mechanics. Let me know what you would like to see in part 2. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you in the next one.